Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariyana Byers, and for those of you who are watching my channel for the first time, go ahead and make yourself comfortable and subscribe to my channel down below. Guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about 3 protective styles that, in my opinion, have the potential to ruin your natural hair. I have been natural for about 3 years now, and I don't do many videos on my natural hair, but as you guys know, I do a lot of protective styles. If you haven't watched the video on my new blonde wig, look down in my description box and I'll be sure to leave that link down below so that way you can watch the video on this hair. But in my natural journey, I have had several setbacks. And that is one reason why I don't wear my natural hair a lot, just because I'm super protective over it. And like I said, in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 protective styles that I have suffered harm from. Alright guys, so whenever I decided to go natural, I was one of those people who decided that I didn't want to wait around and do this huge long transition. Like, I let my hair grow out for probably only 9 months, and then I cut my hair completely off. I big chopped. The emotions were crazy. If you guys want me to do a video about how I felt after I big chopped my hair, please like this video and I can do a video about that. But it was rough. My hair was literally like an inch long and I freaked out. So literally the next day after, I cut my hair at like 2 o'clock in the morning too. Like, it was a super quick decision. I just started cutting. I don't really know what happened. But the next day I went to the Africans and got my hair braided. Now, those of you who have been to the Africans before know that when you get your hair braided, they're not just going to braid your hair. They're going to braid your scalp, your brain, your thoughts. Like, literally, they're going to braid everything that they can catch on your hair. And I left there in so much pain. I got micro braids and my hair was just super, super tight. They were beautiful, but they hurt so bad. So if you haven't figured out already, braids are the first style that I will tell you guys to beware of. And I wore those micro braids for about 2 months. And after I took them out, I noticed that my edges were a lot thinner than before. And being that I was a new natural and my hair was super short, you could tell that my edges were thin. So I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have done that. I just decided to wear my hair out for a while, grew my hair back, and then made the stupid decision to go back to the Africans. Now, this second time around, like, I haven't been back since the second experience, because I went and I got box braids. Now, you should be aware of any kind of braids, but box braids, especially the thick ones, will pull your hair out. Like, trust me, your hair will be gone. I got box braids, and after they finished, it took about 6 hours, and after they finished, I literally felt like all of my braids were sticking like straight out. Like, it didn't feel like they were laying down. It literally felt like the braids were just sticking straight out, and they were so tight, they were so stiff. And I remember going home and just getting in the shower and turning on cold water and letting it run over my head because the pain was unbearable. And I'm used to getting my hair done. Like, I've always got my hair done ever since I was little, so I take pain well whenever it comes to get my hair done, and I could not stand it. I had a headache, I had to go to sleep, but I kept the braids in. So after a week I started to adjust and they weren't as tight. But I started to see how my edges were just super thin because, like I said, the Africans, they braid up everything. And so they had braided my baby hairs, literally everything that they could catch. And after about a month of wearing my box braids, it wasn't long at all, I decided to take them out. And when I took them out, y'all, I was so mad because my edges were like gone. Like, not gone, but they were super, super thin. And to this day, I am still, that was like probably 2.5 years ago, like a long time ago. And to this day, like, I am still recovering from that last time I got my hair braided. Do not trust, like, if you get your hair, you can get your hair braided. I'm not saying not to get your hair braided, but I'm saying go to someone you trust. Alright guys, so the second hairstyle that I am telling you guys to be aware of. Now I already know I'm going to get a lot of shade for this one because this is a popular hairstyle. Probably the most popular hairstyle whenever it comes to natural hair. But this hairstyle can cause you to suffer harm. And that is the puff. And whenever I say puff, I just mean whenever you slick your hair up into a puff and you get like a hair tie and put it around your hair and tie it tight. And that hairstyle for me caused me to experience some breakage because with me being 4C and wanting to wear a puff and wanting my edges to be laid, I ended up using a lot of like Gotta Be Glued or Gorilla Snot on my edges and constantly brushing them up every single day, tying my hair super tight, just so that it looks good, and that just caused so much tension on my hair. I remember sometimes I would have it so tight that literally like my head would just start feeling funny. I had to go to the bathroom and like tighten it, not tighten it, but loosen it some. But that hairstyle, if not done the proper way, can definitely cause some breakage on your hair. So beware of the puff. If you do the puff, make sure that it's loose, it's not too tight, that it's not pulling on your edges, so that way you don't experience or suffer harm. I don't know why, but I like saying that. That way you don't suffer harm. Alright guys, so this last hairstyle that I'm going to talk about, I have like tons of experience in this area, and this is probably one of my main regrets of being natural, and that is wearing the sew-in. Now, you guys know that I have mixed feelings about the sew-in. And I actually did a video about why I don't wear sew-ins anymore, and I will actually link that down below so that way you guys can watch that video too. But whenever I became natural, I wore braids for a while, and then after a while I started doing sew-ins, which I did sew-ins before I became natural anyway, but I started doing sew-ins with the closure whenever I went natural. But anyway, so wearing sew-ins, that was like my favorite thing to do. Like, I was wearing my sew-ins for a long time. Like, I had a new sew-in every 4 months, 4 to 6 months. I don't know what was wrong with me. That's like almost 2 to 3 sew-ins a year. Like, that's crazy. And whenever I had my sew-in in, I found myself taking better care of my weave than I did of my real hair, and because of that my hair was super dry and super brittle, and it caused it to break because when your hair is dry and brittle, it's gonna break. Every time I would take my sew-in out, I would have to like rake through my hair. I would have so much shedding. My hair would just be terrible, and it would be so hard. Like, my hair would feel so hard, but it was because I totally neglected my hair whenever I had my sew-in in. Now, don't get me wrong, sew-ins are great. I don't get them anymore just because if you want to know why, make sure you click the video down in the description box. But I don't wear them anymore, and they can be great because they did grow my hair a lot. Like, even though my hair was super unhealthy at the time, they did grow my hair a lot, and if they're done the right way, then definitely they're a great idea and they will help you grow your hair. But you have to make sure that when you have that sew-in in, that you are definitely moisturizing your hair. You need to be putting some type of oil on your hair like every other day. And as far as washing your sew-ins, you need to make sure that you're doing that, keeping your scalp clean, and just making sure that your hair underneath is healthy, because I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm spending so much money on weave, taking care of this weave, making sure that it's beautiful, but my own hair underneath looks a hot mess. So that's why I started taking better care of my hair. Now I deep condition every single week and moisturize all the time, and as you guys know, I love my wigs. So yeah, but guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. Like I said, these hairstyles can be great for some people. They can be great if you do them the right way. I'm not saying that you should never wear sew-ins, or you should never wear a puff, or you should never go and get your hair braided by the Africans, but I'm just letting you guys know my experience and the setbacks that I've had in my natural journey. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe if you want to see more cool videos from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!